of GMCCI and Good Karma Jewelry and Bead Studio. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful sunny afternoon for this ribbon cutting celebration. Today we are celebrating Good Karma Jewelry and Bead Studio's 1-year anniversary of being open here in downtown Muscatine. Patty Morrison and Tim Nelson have created such a special shop here, and they offer such unique and beautiful handmade jewelry and many other artisan gifts. They offer such a welcoming space for all who walk through their doors. It has been so wonderful getting to know Patty and Tim over the past year and watch them grow as business owners. Over the past year, we've been fortunate to work with them through the Chamber's Startup Muscatine initiative. They have been regular attendees of our Startup Muscatine workshops. They've taken advantage of our startup grant program, Startup Muscatine small business coaching, which has led them to growing their social media, which took a lot of hard work from Patty, to making video content showing their customers how they make their jewelry pieces, to branching out and offering jewelry making classes, to trying out new marketing strategies like Canva and more. Startup Muscatine is an initiative designed to meet business owners at every point of need, and Good Karma is a great testimony as to why Startup Muscatine is a worthwhile investment for the Chamber and also small business owners of Muscatine who participate and invest their time. Good Karma has recently taken the next step in their business journey by joining the Chamber, and here we are today celebrating all that they've accomplished over the past year with this ribbon cutting. GMCCI is delighted to celebrate this small business that offers a unique and special shopping experience for both Muscatine residents and those visiting Muscatine. Thank you, Patty and Tim, for investing in Muscatine and adding to the vibrancy of our beautiful and historic downtown. Now I will turn it over to Patty to share more about her journey in opening the store, all the handmade and artisan items she offers here in the store, and highlight more about what makes their store so unique. Following that, Mayor and President and CEO Brad Bark will say a few words before the ribbon cutting takes place, which we will be going outside to do that in front of their beautiful storefront logo. And after the ribbon cutting, we invite you to stay, shop, and enjoy this wonderful spread of refreshments.
All right, thank you all for coming today. I am overwhelmed by how many people we have here at this little store. It's wonderful to see you all here, so thank you for sharing in our celebration today. I want to give you a little background into Good Karma and how we started and our evolution up to where we are today. And it really starts quite a long time ago. I grew up in Muscatine. And I remember as a kid, and some of my friends that we went to school with, junior high, we would go downtown shopping. And there was a store called Minton's. You guys remember Minton's? Yeah. They had accessories and jewelry, and we loved to go there and look at the pierced earrings and, pick out something to match our outfit after we had bought something at Barton's or Paul's or one of those fun stores back when Muscatine was a real vibrant place in the 70s. It was a fun place to go. And then Joanne Albee, wife of Harvey Albee, started selling her handmade jewelry at Minton's. And I remember just looking in the window and looking at the beads and stuff, and then I got to meet her, and she showed me how to make this little knot on a piece of leather that you could adjust it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I am all in with this. So I was quite taken at that point. And then when I got a little older, in high school, I got to work at a store called the Cricket Box. It was at 209 East 2nd Street, an eclectic little gift store with lots of jewelry as well in it. So that kind of got me as well going with the jewelry that I have and what I love to do. So fast forward, after high school, I went off to college, and you'd think I would go into art, right? That's kind of what I wanted to do. But my parents said, I really should go into business because you'll never make any money being an artist. So that's what I did. I went off to school and I studied business and I studied accounting and got the other side of my brain kind of ignited in that. So after I graduated, I worked in the corporate world for about 30 years. Last, I worked at Bridgestone Band-Aid. Donna worked there with me as well. Manager Supply Chain Fulfillment was my last position. Worked there for about 20 years, and I never lost that spark for making the jewelry and the arts and the crafts. It was still a part of me, but it had become a hobby at that point in time. So I was fortunate enough to work there for a very long time. Then I retired in 2021, and I started making more jewelry. It was around the time COVID and all of that, so there was a lot of time to watch TV and learn a lot of things online about jewelry and how to master my craft a little bit better. So I started making the jewelry at my kitchen table again. And Tim was there as well, and he said, "That's great, whatever you want to do, honey." That's yeah. So he put up some shelves for me so I'd have room for everything, and we stuck it in the kitchen. Bad thing was you couldn't eat at the kitchen table. You could clear it all. So we started vending, and I opened an Etsy store. But when I opened the Etsy store, I'm thinking, what do I want to call it? And it just kept coming back to me. Good karma, good karma. And the reason that kept coming back to me is because I'm a true believer about positive thinking. And what you think and what your thoughts is what will develop into your life. And I just wanted to bring that into my whole everything that I did. So we established Good Karma Creations, and it's a sole proprietorship business. We got that set up. We did our Etsy shop. And the sales started coming, and our first vending experience, then we decided we'd branch out some more, do some on-site vending. First one we did was a Pearl City Vintage Market. Thank you, Dina, for that. And people really liked what I was doing. It was a big boost. I'm like, wow, they really like this stuff. So we started doing more vending, different places, and people really seemed to be receptive to the type of jewelry that I was making. It had a lot to do with influences of nature and some metaphysical with the gems and the crystals and things that really brought forth that feeling of good karma. You know, when you wear it, you feel good, kind of a feeling. So at that point, we vended, and then we're like, well, we're outgrowing what we're doing here. We need to find another place. We need to get a bigger place. And being from Muscatine, loving downtown, we said, I think downtown is where we want to be. So we happened to see this little storefront for rent. So we got a hold of the Muscatine investors, and we ended up renting it and made a few renovations for it. And then we opened in April of 2021. No, 2022, I'm sorry, losing track of time. And at that point, we had my handcrafted artisan jewelry that I made. We had a few crystals, we had all the beads, and the beads are really my selfish thing here because I can just go up here and say, what do I want to make today? And I can just pick something, and I love that. And other people can buy them as well if they want to make something. So I love my wall of beads, and Tim put that up for me to do that. He did a lot of the infrastructure for the building. Got the grant from the chamber to get some shelving and do some things to get started up. So it was really wonderful. Let me see where I'm at here. And then Tim retired at the end of 2021. He was a Teamster, he was a truck driver. So he retired, so he was starting to get in here more full time as well. And he found out he has kind of an artist side as well. And he started making some upcycled jewelry out of aluminum cans. And then he graduated from that to some sun catchers, which are all up in the windows up there. And now he's graduated to these gemstone wire wrapped trees. You'll see some of those up in the window as well. So he's really coming along, and it's really fun to be here every day with your best friend and do this. It's really wonderful.
You ready for me?
No, no. Almost. So, but I do say we love what we do, but we couldn't do it without a lot of people that are involved in what we do. And of course our customers, we love you, we appreciate you, we love the friendships that we have made along the way, and we appreciate you shopping here, spreading the word to your friends and your family, and coming back again to see us. And Tim, for believing in what I wanted to do and helping me to make that happen. I really appreciate that. The Chamber, with all the support that they have given us as well, with the grants, the resources, the information. I'm getting to learn a lot about social media. I tell you what, even on Instagram, I'm pretty good. So, so it's great. And all the support that they provide, we really thank you for all of that as well. Muscatine Downtown Investors, who we rent this spot from, we're really grateful for all the capital that they have put into the Muscatine Downtown and for letting us rent this space. And also for the other entrepreneurs here in the downtown area. There's so many small businesses that are really working hard, lots of hours, with their passion of what they want to do to make this a great place to be. And we really appreciate that because really it's a collective that makes